Happy Easter, everyone! And this is an Easter edition of the Wacky Waller Show.
What's going on in your country talking about Easter?
What do you mean, what's going on?
You got racing on Good Friday, for goodness sake.
I know.
What does the Queen think about that?
I can't imagine she's very impressed, but there's an enormous amount of prize money on, so...
Oh, so it's all about money for your palms.
Oh!
Huh?
Coming from you boys
Racing
down
on
here.
Good Friday.
I know.
Anyhow.
Well, in Macau they race on Christmas Day.
Do they?
So Johnny Sargent's man told me yesterday.
There you go. Let's go to Macau.
Conquer that too. Right, last week, midweeks.
Good.
Now's the time.
Yeah, well deserved win, and he was sold the next day. He's reached his level for Sydney racing, and yeah, he's been sold for good money and won a good prize for the owners.
And going to a good home.
And McCreary,
beautiful horse.
Got the job done at Gosford. It was a good day at Gosford, a city meeting. Well done to whoever looks after the track. It was in first class condition.
Yeah, it really was.
Considering the rain we had through the week.
Considering the meeting the day before was abandoned.
It was too, Charles, wasn't it?
Anyway, moving on to the weekend. Libron.
Proper horse, Charlie. Proper horse.
Indeed.
He's going the right way as he heads towards the Sydney Cup, and he's an English horse that's adjusted well and won his last two.
And he'll be watching the BMW this weekend.
Yes.
Thinking who we're going to line up against.
Yes, I think he's a favourite for the Sydney Cup. So he's going in the right direction. And another proper horse.
Who's that? Kermadec?
Winks.
Oh, Winks. Right.
You weren't far off the mark with Kermadec. I think she was beaten by the best. He was beaten by the best horse in Australia.
Yeah, that's fair. Completely fair to say.
So obviously the trifecta press statement wasn't disgraced for a 3-year-old taking on the older horses and two serious horses.
Yeah.
He'll be there. Well, if he gets the opportunity next year, he'll be just as good as them next year. Looking at him, won't he?
Absolutely.
And obviously Winks, well, she was just breathtaking.
Yeah. Inspirational.
Inspirational.
She is.
Well, she is for sure. We've had a lot of good comments and feedback, and yeah,
she's just a horse, and yet she's, you talk about a race that stops the nation. Well, she's just a horse that stops the nation.
Well, there you go.
Isn't she?
She is.
Do you know? Yeah, exactly.
She's getting a great following, and we're very proud of her. Well done to all the staff at Waller Racing. A lot of people behind the scenes put a lot of hard work into every horse, and obviously Winks. Right.
Straight into
Thursday night, Mooney Valley.
Thursday night, Mooney Valley. Yeah.
3 runners, Toss and Tell. He'll run well over 2,000. We've got Japonisme possibly lining up in the William Reed. Not 100% sure if he'll run. He's drawn very wide. Might come back for a 3-year-old sprint race through the carnival worth the same money. And Labdian gets her chance in a Group 3 3-year-old fillies race. She ran 4th in a similar event last start after being 3 wide throughout. So she'll get her chance to pick up some more black type.
Right, staying down in Melbourne on Saturday. Caulfield in the first. Gretna.
Good winner first up. She's trained on well since then. She's a strong filly. Coping well. Loves the left-handed direction, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She loves it that much. She shaved up a few of the runners last start. Poor old Benny Mellon.
Misses out on the road on Saturday.
And a few rides up here. He was coming up to Sydney, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah. Very bad timing for those concerned.
Alright, and in the second, 2400, Loving Home, Barrier 1.
Oh, he'll be hard to beat, this horse.
Yeah.
He's a tough little horse.
Just denied last start.
Just denied last start. Finished 3rd on a soft track. He doesn't like soft tracks, Charlie.
And the track wouldn't really suit him though, anyway, would it? Mooney Valley,
not
wasn't it?
really, nah. He went terrific. He'll run well on Saturday at Caulfield. 2400 shouldn't be a problem. Stephen Arnold, good strong rider. There you go.
She's Miss Divine. Will she stay in Sydney or go to Melbourne?
Well, I'll speak to the owners. Hopefully there's no transport or flights booked and things like that. But she's drawn very wide in Caulfield, at Caulfield, and she's drawn well on Monday at Warwick Farm. So leaning towards keeping her home. If she goes down there, it's a tough draw to overcome. First time at Caulfield.
Fair enough. Race 6, Collaboration. Nick Hall, Barrier 13.
Tough gate, got a bit to do. I think put a line through his run last start. They just went very quick, and he was run off his feet.
Yeah.
Never got a chance to catch up. He'll improve over this distance. Glenn Bosch rides barrier 4. Oh no. No. Just said Nicole rides barrier 13.
Yeah.
Gonna be need a bit of luck.
Need a bit. Hollywood Bound, Glenn Boss.
Going terrific, this horse. He was coming out of the same race.
Yeah.
I think Boss will suit him. Gate 4 in a field of 13. He's a trier, this horse.
He is. It's just, again, same race was just run badly for him. He just needs to.
And we've worked a few of these horses left-handed. We will always work them left-handed prior to going down. I'm surprised horses aren't made to tick a criteria to say that horses have worked left-handed, because in my opinion it's more important than...
Well, the same as you've got to declare them being worked in blinkers. You've got to declare work left-handed,
or
work right-handed.
even barrier trialing. If you haven't worked left-handed, gee, it's a great way to get beat. And you just do not want that happening.
No.
So they're always well prepared, and this horse, the comments from the rider was through the week that he's working better left-handed than he does right-handed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mind you track riders can come up with some great ones. Just some great ones. We hear it all. Hear absolutely everything.
Hey, and I say it all. So it's fine.
We've even heard comments this week to say this horse is better than Winks.
Who's that?
I'm not saying.
Must have been a muppet.
Someone said this horse could be better than Winks.
Could be. Yeah.
Could be better than Winks.
Right, a Basso.
And we've had horses say that they're no good and they come out and win too.
Yeah.
Right, a Basso getting down to his last chance really. We gave him a trial last week or a jump out just to try and make him be a bit more competitive. He didn't win it. He ran second. He's a fit horse over a suitable trip. Barrier 9's not too much of a disadvantage for him as long as he gets covered.
And that's it for the boys in Melbourne. They'll be clocking off early. Rosehill, race 1, Religify, Taylor Marshall, barrier 12 or 13.
Well, not the best of gates, but we needed to claim a 61.5.
Yeah.
So horse bounced back to winning form last start over this distance or very close to it. I think he likes the trip because he can get to the speed or on pace and dictate to some degree and then sprint. Over the 1200 metre races at this class he couldn't. So he's found a new lease in life. He's going well.
The ground will be fine for him?
Should be. It's a soft 5 at the moment, but
Had
had a little walk around it before. It's not too bad at all.
That's alright then. Hollywood won't go.
He'll go to
Go to
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Yeah. Rockalicious, Blake Shin, resume.
Come back really well. Bigger and stronger. Might need a run to get a cherry right, but she's in for a
She's a
good
good
crack.
horse.
She's a good horse. She's a winner.
Yeah.
She's a winner.
Exactly.
She's a proper horse. Well, she's a good,
We'll
almost
go good.
proper.
We'll go good for now until she proves to be proper.
Yeah.
Right. Torgerson in the Tulloch. Barrier 12.
Awkward gate, needs to improve.
Step up in trip should do that now.
Yeah.
Is he up?
Don't know. He hasn't been showing us much. He needs to improve on Saturday. No excuses.
Multifacets.
Great ride last start from Hugh Bowman. Delivered a winning blow. And he steps up in trip as well and up in grade. But he's a chance. Both these horses are New Zealand bred horses. Normally gives you a bit of confidence stepping up to 2,000 metres.
For sure. Right, the BMW. Who shot the barman? Blake Shin getting back on board.
Yes. Barrier 7 in a field of 10. Great race this. Great race. It's eluded us. We haven't won it. But I'd love to win it. We've got some terrific chances this year, and led by Who Shot the Barman. He's fit. He's had the 3 runs back from a spell, which was everything's been geared towards this race and obviously the Sydney Cup. So he's fit. He's ready to go. As you say, Blake Shin knows the horse well and rides him very good.
Yeah.
He's going to be hard to beat, Charles.
Okay. Graham Marshall. Jason.
Followed the same path as Who Shot the Barman, and of course Grand Marshal did shoot the barman over the line.
Oh, he
in the
certainly
Sydney
did.
Cup. With a lighter weight. Weight for age on Saturday, it's a different story. Jason Collett retains the ride after doing a good job with him so far. His sectional times were great. Don't fall into sectional times though, they don't pay the prize money, but he certainly got home well last start over 2,000 metres. So
another 400, he'll be storming to the line.
he will be, and obviously the Sydney Cup in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. Preferment, 2,400.
Well, is that the stumbling block?
Willie Mooney.
He is a Victorian Derby winner, but as we say time and time again, sometimes as 3-year-olds they don't always come back and do it as older horses. He was simply the best horse of the Victorian Derby.
Class got him through.
Class got him through. So, no better time to try. Home track, third up from a break, in winning form, at Group 1 level. Hugh Bowman, barrier 4. I guess he'll be the favourite, would he?
Yeah.
And he's going to be very hard to beat. I think he'll get the 2,400. If he doesn't get it on Saturday, he will never try him again.
No, that's for sure. Storm the Stars on the quick backup.
Yeah. Well, you know better than anyone, Charlie. He's a serious horse in England. This distance, maybe it's what he needs.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, at 400 metres, you see the difference between. I know Performance first up ran over a mile this year. This prep was amazing, but usually his step up from 16 to 2,000 is enormous. So maybe his from 2,000 up to 24.
Spoke to William Haggis through the week, and he trained him in England, and he just said he can't sprint like we expected him to sprint last start. So that was interesting to hear. Therefore, we've taken the blinkers off. He'll roll forward up on the pace, and hopefully be able to dictate rather than be dictated to.
Okay. Amicus.
Barrier 6 is a nice gate for her. She's had some bad draws at last 2 runs and last preparation. No excuses for her Saturday. 1,500 metres is a query. I know she won over a mile, being 1,000 guineas as a 3-year-old, but again, is what we're saying about preferment. So, no excuses. She's a good horse. She should be standing up.
Should prefer getting her toe on the ground?
Yeah, I think so. I think a 4 or 5 track would be perfect for her, not a good 3.
Okay. Telepathic in the Emancipation.
She went terrific in the Cornwall. Just gets a little bit out of the ground. She'll be hard to beat again. She's never far away. I think she's a good chance of running in the top 3.
Okay. And Lady LaFay.
Barrier 10. She is out of her grade, but
a huge run last one.
Great run, yeah. And that was in the Hollywood Bound and in Collaborations race. She did finish off strongly, so she's a good horse. This
with a huge weight as well.
Yeah,
61.5.
Yeah,
something, doesn't it?
Drops to 54 against some pretty good fillies and mares on Saturday, but she'll be a good chance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. In the Doncaster Prelude.
Well, we don't need to go through them all, but I'll just quickly touch on them. Basically, this field is a field of horses getting ready for the Queensland Carnival or the Scone Cups, your Hawkesbury Cup type races. Beaten up, he's just come back terrific.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to fault his work, have we?
No. It's like a 3-year-old.
Trialled extremely well, and go through his fresh up record. It's pretty devastating. He hasn't won, but he's been running against the best horses in weight for age races. He drops to a handicap here. He's one to follow. Moriarty, he'll need a few runs, I would expect.
Yep.
But he's come back well. Amavatio was very unlucky. Well, not unlucky. He attacked the line well last start.
Yeah, it was
he's
good
got a
run.
wide gate to overcome. Hawkspur, he's just like Moriarty. Can't fold him at home, can we?
No.
Going good. Index Link is going to need a few.
Go
Go towards the same races. Sadler's Lake, drawn 18.
Why are you backing him up?
Because there's no races next week and no races the following week. So, it was either go in the Doncaster, which I just think is a touch strong for him, or run on Saturday and then go 3 weeks into a 2,000 metre race. So that's probably why we're doing that.
Okay, great.
And Magical, new addition to the stable. I think he'll need a run or 2 as well.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All the best to everyone. What's your best, Charles Duckworth?
Lady LaFay.
Lady LaFay. Well, that'll just be any old price.
I know. I think she for a place. I told you last week.
You're a place punter. You back
Place
weeks
man.
for a place. What'd you back last week? Kermadec.
Kermadec and Libram. Those are my 2.
Very good. All right. Well,
What's yours?
I
Oh, ooh. None of this sitting on the fence. We want one. Just one.
I'll go Loving Home at Caulfield.
Okay. It's on. Like Donkey Kong.
Did we mention Gretna?
Yes.
We did. She's a good chance too.
Okay.
We touched on Gretna?
Yeah,
we did.
We did.
Well, I think we'll have a good day at Caulfield, and I hope we win another Group 1 in Sydney.
Let's hope so. All the best, lads and ladies.